Greetings and welcome to my channel, and in today's video I'm going to share how to troubleshoot, repair an AM transistor radio. This transistor radio is from early 80s or late 70s. So anyway, this is a solid state, and the problem of this unit, it cannot pick up AM or no AM reception. The amplifier is good. It has the humming if we inject a signal. So later on, I'm going to demonstrate this one, how to troubleshoot this kind of problem. No reception. I'm going to inject first a signal directly to this potentiometer. Let's isolate first the amplifier. There. It has sound. It means it is working. Means the amplifier is working. So I'm going to detach the battery. I'm going to detach the circuit. This is the circuit board, and since we isolate the amplifier section, this part here and this one, we start injecting a signal from the detector IF2, IF1 oscillator. You can hear a humming or a hiss sound. It means that this amplifier is working. Now let's check first the detector. This is the IF for the detector. Then this one here is the IF2. Then IF1 oscillator. Now let's check the pins of the IF. Detector side. No sound. It has this sound. There. It means that the detector IF is good. Now let's check the IF2, this one here. It has a very tiny sound. No sound. There. Let's compare the sound of the detector. There. This one, very tiny. Part here, no sound. So this is my suspected component, these two here. Now let's check the IF1, then the oscillator. No sound. The oscillator, no sound. Now let's check this one here, since this is the first part from the detector. The detector has the sound there. Because this is how it works, guys, from the antenna going to the oscillator, the signal going to the first IF, second IF, then this detector IF here, then going to the amplifier, then to the speaker. Now let's check first this one. I will not detach this one, and I will share the coil inside. This is the black IF. Then sometimes I call this one, the black IF, as a detector IF because this is attached directly to the diode. And this is the diode. Actually, this is the detector diode, or sometimes they call this one as the signal diode, this one. So the part here is the detector circuit. That's why sometimes I call this IF black as a detector IF. Now to test this one, let's set our multi-tester to times 10 or times 1. If we test this part here and this one, the needle will deflect or there's a reading. This one and this one, it has a reading. But if we test this pin here and this one, it has no connection, as you can see to the drawing. But if you test this one and this one, it has connection. So it means that the needle of your multi-tester will deflect if you use analog. Me, I prefer analog tester when troubleshooting. I'm going to check first this one, this one, this one, this one, then this one and this one. Then the last is this one and this one. Set your multi-tester to times 10 or times 1, but for me I prefer times 10. So I'm going to turn off this radio. Then I'm going to test first this one and this one. It means it has connection. This one, it has connection. It has connection. Now I'm going to check this one and this one. It has connection. Now let's move to this suspected IF and suspected transistor, but let's check first the IF. I'm going to check first this part here. This one. Connected. 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 Now I'm going to check this part here. No connection. Needle won't deflect. It means that this part here is open. So I'm going to replace this one with a new IF, and let's compare the part here with the new IF. Now this is what it looks like. Some of the IF, it doesn't have here the capacitor. This one here, this is the capacitor. And this is the pins, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And this is the suspected part here. This one here is open. So it means that maybe this part here is not connected, or this part here. And if you question me why it has or it happened, because this is a copper here and sometimes corrosion appears. So since this unit is very old, sometimes it happen, or sometimes if you resolder this part here, it will back to normal. But best way to do is replace this one with a new IF transformer. So this is my new IF and this is the old IF, and if we check here, the pins are the same there. So I'm going to share here with my multi-tester. Let's check the suspected pins. This part here, this is the old, this is the new. Now let's compare the two and just check the deflection of the multi-tester needle. Now I'm going to check first the old or the suspected component. Needle won't deflect. Now the new IF, there it deflects. The old, no deflection. New, it deflects. It means that this IF here is busted. So I'm going to replace this one with a new IF. Now let's check if you can pick up AM stations.
Ngano ang duha ka mga witness nila sa sakit ng ulo dito na sa magaling magpagaling.
So it has now the AM station. So I'm going to tune this one to a part without station, and let's check here. Let's check the second IF if there is sound. Now it has a sound there. Oscillator, you can hear a sound. First IF, there. it means that it is now working. So I'm going to put this back to its cabinet and I'm going to fine tune this IF transformer. Now it's all set and this is the new IF. As you can see, it has no markings and this is the old IF. So I'm going to throw this away. So I'm going to turn this on and let's check here the stations. As you can hear, there's a tiny sound.
Mas nindot gamit ang
Some of the channels are very low in sound.
katawa may gala.
It means that the IF needs to fine tune. So my technique here is this one, to align or fine tune. I don't need an expensive tool. I just set my dial to the part here, 530. So I'm going to tune in a station, a very low gain station, just like this one here. Then I'm going to tweak the new IF, then going to the part here and tweak the IF, and I'm going to set the average of these two stations. So I'm going to check or to tweak first this part here by turning this new IF. I'm using here, this is plastic, this part here is metal.
Help stop cavities even before they start, while keeping breath fresh with regular use. Max Alaga, Max Protektado with unique toothpaste maximum fluoride protection. Manufactured by ACS Manufacturing. World-class quality.
Now I'm going to set this part here and I'm going to find a station.
ABC Broadcasting Corporation. Ito ang radyo natin.
Now it's all set and let's compare the reception of the AM band. So let's start here on 1600 kilohertz going to 530 kilohertz.
Is a very itlog man ako nagkita. Efficient oil, isang cup. Ang ngay mabisi, President. Napamatugaan ni Ma'am Ami, duyang
Ka-importante nene. Kuan mga igala.
Seal Bath Soap, manufactured by ACS Manufacturing Corporation. ISO.
Kaning municipal, provincial.
So that's all. How to troubleshoot, repair AM radio, no AM reception. Hope this video helps and please subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.